Welcome back, welcome back. So, I'm on YouTube the other day and I seen this video of Beyonce sitting on some fucking older guy's, some producer guy's lap from back in the day. And Michael Jackson came on the phone or something. They wanted to make a deal to make a song. So, let's talk about it. Shout out to the wolves. Salute to the ninjas. Anyway, let's jump into this. I only got 15 minutes. I don't particularly keep up with these people, but I do keep up with certain things, and the beginning of the end of somebody. Yeah, well, I keep up with that, and I noticed the pattern has started for J and B. And, the little jabs, the lawsuits, fucking this and this. And it really amazed me looking at this video, because a lot of things were speculated in these two minor videos that I've seen. And these YouTubers just picking B up and just throwing her right under the bus. And I said it a while ago, like the bus is getting warmed up for a lot of people. A lot of people about to go under that bus. Now, for some odd reason, Batman brain kicked in. And I said to myself just now, as I'm thinking about it, I said, this is crazy. They're gonna, it's the beginning. They're showing old videos of people doing deals and, suspect shit. They're bringing up 20-year fucking. I ran away to a Jay-Z concert with Puffy, and that got unproven. That was the worst shit I've ever seen in my life. I can't believe they really tried to do that to Jay, And he stood 10 toes down on that, and I guess he proved that was horse shit because he'd be in jail by now. So I see this Beyonce thing, and people are talking about, oh, you see, this is the moment she sold out, and the weird shit they do in the industry, and and I'm sitting there like, all right, yeah, that's cool, but one, who put this video out and didn't try to like get money for it? Because that's a story, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter what's really going on in the video. It looks kind of harmless, but it's a little shady. But usually when these things happen, people want money and be the one to expose people, and nobody's coming forward, so that's a little shady. And then I said, the balls of this guy to videotape himself asking Beyonce to jump on his lap. How come nobody's on this nigga's head? What's his name? What is his name? What is the name of that cameraman? What is the name of everyone in that motherfucking room that watched that little girl? Because that's not grown Beyonce, right? Isn't that Destiny's Child fucking 18-year-old, 17-year-old Beyonce? Ain't that little girl Beyonce sitting on a grown-ass man's lap in front of grown-ass men being filmed, bribed, talking about you won't be on song Michael Jackson? Because that's what I'm watching when I'm watching that. Yeah, I'm seeing a little girl possibly get groomed into, doing things to get a really big career. But I'm also watching groomers doing it. What the fuck is his name? How come nobody's stressing this? Especially after the Epsteins and the whatever Steens and all this shit coming out, and they had the audacity to put that out there, and nobody said nothing. They just looking at Beyonce like, you're a whore, you're a sellout, you're a kid. Most grown-ups would get put in that room and jump on that lap. You niggas is stop it. She was a kid. You know? You know? You know? Like Aaliyah? Like Aaliyah? Like Aaliyah? You know? Like when everybody found out that she was a fucking kid, surrounded by vultures, doing things, marrying her. You know? It's real funny that that's the same thing that happened to her, and everybody, you're a whore. She's loose. She's loosey goosey. They're kids. The kids that want to be famous. And it seems like for certain people, maybe not everybody, certain people gotta go through the gauntlet. We're not gonna act like the casting couch isn't real. Fucking Weinstein went down for that, right? Even though that's been talked about since, the 30s. You know? Oh, yeah, you don't know because you don't look things up. You don't really care about the star or the person you say you love. I love this person. But I never seen interviews. I never seen them with that look in their eyes, telling a story directly into the camera like, yeah, bad things happen to me. And then smile. Nobody even acts like they just said that. They don't ask a question, a human response. Like, what do you mean? Seems like the interviewers, they know how to gloss over when somebody's saying things. They know how to switch the subject and shit. Or like that new girl, from Heroes. Do you ever see the TV show Heroes? The cheerleader. She's gone now. And she goes bye-bye right after she comes out and reveals that someone's been doing things to her. Right after she tells a boat story. She went on a little yacht and almost had a like, what was that the Training Day scene I keep playing with you with Denzel and the little girl, and he goes, oh, you almost became a part of the ditch party. You wanted to go to the party, you was about to become the party. Well, she was about to become the party a long time ago, and she finally talked about it. And not 3 months later, she's gone. Oh, so the victims coming forth. I think the secret's a little too hard to hold on to. I think being famous is, like that other girl with Blueface's girl. For a while now, my readings kept saying, yeah, I thought it was me. But not, because I'm not dealing with anybody that's pregnant and having a baby. So multiple times I've been listening to these readers talking about how there's some, girl that's gonna go fucking nuts. And I keep hearing it. And I remember I played it a couple of times because I remember me warning my wolves because I know, certain demographic of men listen to me. So definitely gonna have kids, one of you. And it was saying about how their baby mother was gonna betray them and have them hit with the hot fire. And I said, damn, y'all better be nice to your baby mother, or if it's over, just leave her alone, because you don't want to not be there. Like, she crazy. And then we come to find out it's fucking this chick, Blueface girl, that I literally just started seeing her popping up, and I seen her win a little boxing match and everything, and she was saying the most high, the most high. And I said, oh, she got a ghetto story too, and she's doing big things, and maybe the Lord's working with her. And then I forgot that I said, anyone that mentions my fucking father's name and you ain't really about this life, you're going down quick. Do not mention my big brother, or do not mention my father if you want to have your career. If you want to be a charlatan and just do that riding the wave off the Lord, nah, he's sick of that shit. You will be humiliated and brought down to the low and smashed to pieces if you mention my father's name and you're really not about this life. It's just like a gang. It's funny how everybody understands, like, gang life, business corporation gang life, but nobody understands the Most High's gang. He's the OG, and everyone under him's a little nigga. And he will dismantle you. And the most important thing is not to soil his name. He doesn't like his name to be taken in vain. I used to think it was just lying on his name, or, no, it's like a gang. If you say you're with him, but you're not, and you're doing dumb shit, well, then you're fucking false flagging. You're taking his name in vain. You're lying. The Bible stresses about his name more than his children. The Bible says, I care about my name and what the fuck it represents more than his fucking special children on earth that he created. He's only gonna save them because of his name. Because of his word. Like your word is your bond, and your bond is stuck to your name. So he promised us that he'd save us. And anyone that's fucking cosplaying will be brought down. Anyone that joins a team and then, fucks around, you get cut off. But you don't have to get smashed to pieces. Now, anyway, back to her setting her baby daddy up. It looks like dad's coming out and having his head blown off. So that's very bad. Rest in peace to him, because he seems like a really stand-up guy, sorta. But he was like kind of gangster. I think his name was Ronnie. So rest in peace, Ronnie. Hopefully, you was really about what you were saying in your interviews, how you want to be a stand-up man and raise your child regardless. If it's your child, you want to be there. If it's not, you just let her go off with Blueface. And I said, yo, that's crazy. Like, a lot of hood men don't, a lot of broke brothers don't really mind a rich guy coming along and taking care of your responsibilities. Like, oh, yeah, it's yours. Yeah, you right, nigga. You right. I'll be fucking her on the side, and, you can play daddy, you know? But nah, that young man said, I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna try to do the right thing. So, if the lesson hasn't been learned, anyway, we're gonna end it with this. A lot of my videos and a lot of the readings that I choose, it seems like those women are right, you know. And I made a couple of predictions myself without readings, and I was right. But I'm not right because it's my father, his book and his knowledge. So, it's not really me. And with these women, they get their they say it's not them. So, but we're right, because it's called being a messenger. So you people enjoy yourselves, and I don't want to let Beyonce off the hook or nothing, but people have open eyes when you see, them destroying the only Negroes that ever did anything good. Let's look at the people in the videos and say, yeah, you're right, they're bad, but what are you doing? Who are you and what's your fucking name? Who are you? And why are you not getting in trouble? Because it's real strange that we're going to crucify her, and, now she's older, we're going to use a video from when she's fucking 18, 19, and then judge her older, and then no one in that room that's grown as fuck's getting judged, though, for what they're doing, luring her into the dark side.